Yeah. Heck, man. American pickers ain't got nothing on me, man. Hello, all my junkers, resellers, thrifties, garbage pickers. Me, man, we're just all a bunch of junkies. Or you could be a future junkie, man, if you haven't done it. Or, man, and being under this, I call it the hermit order, but being under this stay-at-home order or quarantine or whatever you want to call it. And I thought we'd do a little segment thing on if you haven't ever sold on eBay or Etsy, Craigslist. You know, obviously I haven't been doing a lot of Craigslist or Marketplace because of the, you know, just meeting up face to face. But there's a lot of places that you can sell online and start getting into it, you know. And of course, eBay is our main one, but we also sell on Etsy. What's the other one? Bonanza. I think it's Bonanza it's called. I haven't done too good on that one. But Etsy and eBay are my two. You know, obviously eBay is the main one, and then I do sell some stuff on Etsy. And if you've never done it, and you've got all this time, but you think you ain't got no stuff, I guarantee, man, that more than 90% of you got some stuff laying around that you ain't using that would sell on eBay, and it'd blow your mind, the stuff. Man, still, you know, I've been in this business my whole life, man, 35 plus years. And I'm still blown away sometimes when, you know, I find something that, you know, just out of the blue, you know, just crazy. And you can see I'm in here, I'm actually, what I'm doing is, it's dirt underneath where this, you can see where that lamp is and stuff. I got our kitchen table. And we're in what we call this the cook shack. It's actually the cook shack. And then behind you is our bathhouse, is where our shower and tub, you know, and we live. If you check out our other channel, man, I Know a Hillbilly, we live a semi-off-grid lifestyle. And this, basically, it's a shed, man. That's really what this is. But eventually, we're going to have a sink in here and stuff, and it's going to be the cook shack. And this over here, we may end up moving and having like our little office area in here. It changes all the time, man. I just kind of go with whatever Miss Kitty wants at the time. But the goal today is I'm going to go through all this stuff sitting here. Because I'm pulling all this stuff out. And then I will go through, you know, some of it's keep. You know, I don't know if you can see the bass laying there, man. But that mounted bass, that's actually one I caught. And it's not, you know, one of the kids will end up having it, you know, after I'm long dead and gone. There is a stuffed pheasant over there that's just the shipping on something like that, you know, and that's, you know, the shipping, by the time you do the shipping and all that, you really ain't making all that money. But, so I just got off, squirrel! I just got off the whole dang thing. But anyway, so so say you're out there going through your, man, I don't know, man, if you've got a garage or a shed, or even if you're in an apartment, you got one of the little storage closets, or you got a storage unit, there is things, you know, that you can sell, man. You can find things to sell, and you can get started, you know, and man, that's, we try to answer any questions and stuff getting started in things, but I mean, this is the perfect time if selling online or on eBay or Etsy, or, you know, like I said, you could still do some Craigslist. Some people are doing different things where they set the thing out, people come over, you know, and look at it, you know, and they're standing in their house watching them look at it, and then they leave the money in a, you know, in an envelope or whatever, set the money there, they negotiate, you know, they're 25 feet apart or whatever. So I mean, there's always ways to wheel and deal. And when you're going through stuff, everybody's got little things that you can sell. And here in the next few days, I might even do a, you know, maybe I'll try to figure out 5 or 10 things that pretty much everybody has laying around to sell. You know, going through like this stuff, you know, just like this sitting right here. I don't even know why we got it. Probably just came in a box. here is a speed dryer. So see this little hair dryer thing. Speed dryer 1500 Hartman. You know, so you got this laying around. So, man, you set this aside in a box, and then you know, get on your phone there, or your laptop, or your desk computer. Put yourself a box of stuff together, and then you go in. You know, or if you just sit right there, or you got your stuff right there as you're going through your garage or your closet or your storage unit or whatever, and don't overlook anything, man. Things that you think are not worth crap could turn out to be the money thing. You just never know what something is worth. Man, that man, look at this, man. Old light, old I mean, there is just, dude, I've got so much junk. See, that's, you know, the one thing that, you know, being in this business, being a junker, I mean, obviously I got more crap than the average person would have. But you still got stuff. I mean, stuff like, here you go. There's a few little things. See, so if you're going through your stuff, man, you find some little, look at this little Aloha from Hawaii. And it's one of those old change things. I don't know if it's worth anything. So if you were going through and you found something like that, man, it might have an advertisement. It might have if this had like Phillips 66 or Gas and Oil Company or something on it, that could turn out to be, man, 20 bucks. You know, with the Aloha from Hawaii, who knows? I could still probably get 10 bucks for it. That's some dang seeds, man. I better keep those separate. And then you got this. Stuff like this, man. Look at that little glass thing. You put a little tea candle in there, you know, something like that. You know, 12 to 20 bucks. I mean, there's just, you've got stuff laying around whether you think you do or you don't. Look at this thing, man. I actually found this in a park. I remember finding this when we were up in Moscow, and this actually goes on your pack or whatever, and it carries little rolls of poop bags in it. You know, on a little carabiner. You never know, man. I thought, hey, that's pretty cool. You know, you go through and there's a bunch of patches, man. I better check because I thought these patches were already listed, so. And there's an old Harley USA patch. So you find something like that, put it in your box. You just don't know what you may find. Look at these, man. Here's some old bookmarks, man. A Chief Joseph Sitting Bull. Chief Joseph Geronimo. Put them in your box. Look them up. You know, who knows what you're gonna, in your stuff, who knows what the heck you're gonna find, you know? And you throw all that crap out there, you know, look at that. Little old fishing reel, man. It ain't for sale, but it, you know, little old fishing reel. Some of these will blow your mind. I sell a lot of fishing stuff. So just what I'm getting at is, you know, trying to show my example. And, you know, you say, yeah, man, but you're just an old junker that's got so much junk. Dude, I guarantee, man, if you're not using it, you know, that's kind of the Native American way and stuff. If you're not using something and it's just sitting in there collecting dust, or it's just in some storage box, and, you know, of course there's the sentimental things, then you got to weigh it out. But if it's just sitting there and you're not using it or doing nothing with it, man, you might as well sell it. And right now, I know we can all use the money, man. Just like this cooler right here. Look at old Playmate. Some of these are worth some pretty good money. This one's actually a John Deere. This is Kevin's. He needs cleaned. You know, so you got to clean your stuff up. But I pulled that out. He actually still uses it and stuff. But that, I think it was bringing I think it was 50 or 60 bucks shipped. You know, it probably cost you 25 bucks to ship it. You know, and that was with free shipping, so you're only going to make 25 or 30 bucks on it. But if you ain't using it and it's sitting there, well, why not? You know, and something else, these little, I just seen it out of the corner of my eye, that's what made me think of that one, is the little Playmates. That's so funny, dude. I just seen that thing somewhere. But some of them little Playmates, you can do real well on some of them little Playmate coolers, man, as long as the button's good and if the tray's in there and stuff like that. You know, I haven't sold any for a while, but a year ago, man, I was getting some pretty dang good money for them things. So that's, I mean, it gives you something to do. If you're in here, you know, like old backpacks. I see this old tiger stripe backpack in there. You got old drills. You know, you got an old bow hanging on the wall. You know, bow and arrow that you ain't. I'm trying to throw some ideas at you, but you have stuff, man. Everybody collects junk to a point. You know, I call it all junk, and some of it's just, man, just money, you know. And books. If you got a bunch of books, you know, my big thing, I always joke, and a lot of people know that I've been saying it for years, because I always say books don't sell because of some, you know, dude that made that comment one time right after he'd started a channel and stuff and thought he knew everything. And I'm like, and he says, books don't sell. So that's why I always play on that, because, dude, books was one of the first things I was selling books, man, when I was a kid in the yard sales and stuff. You know, 10 years old, man. Books have always been my bread and butter. So, and right now, with everything going on, I'll tell you the two hot items that you might just have sitting right there next to you, and you've already done it, you've already read it, or whatever, is jigsaw puzzles and books. With this, you know, thing right now, they are hot. And the majority of the books that we're selling, which just blows our mind, is they're actually paying priority mail. They're paying $10 to ship a $10 or $15, $20 book because they want it now, because, you know, we're all, you know, hunkered down and stuff. So books are hot. And the other thing, and I haven't actually looked, but I have, I'm just going to skim over some of this. You know, this is, yes, I'm a junker, so I got more than the average Joe. But like this right here, all these movies, you know, and stuff like this. Movies are probably, you know, you don't make a lot of money on movies, but I'll bet you that they're selling pretty dang good. And I've got crates and crates of movies everywhere, you know. And then of course, man, there's 2 boxes of books there, you know, junk there. You know, all that over there is books, all them milk crates. I have a whole trailer out there of books. And right now, our book sales are exploding, you know, because books don't sell. That's all I got, man. Just some ideas, man. I'm out here. Yeah, look at, man. See, I'm out here in my work attire. I'm all dressed up and fancy and stuff, ready for work. First thing in the morning. You know, it's our job, man. It's what we do. And right now with the with this virus and all that, if reselling and junking and doing eBay or any of that is something you've kicked around, man, I'd say that right now there's no better time than the present. So go dig through some of your junk, put a box together, and start looking it up. It'll blow your mind what some of that stuff that you would have just thrown in the trash is worth. So that, always remember, man, keep your eye on the skyline and your nose to the wind. If you're out there treasure hunting or digging through your sheds, I'm trying to get light, or digging through your garage or shed, I hope you find some color in the bottom of your pan. See ya!